Let's take a look at the story that's got the people worried in New England this week. It's Tom Brady and everything he's going to do this year. This offseason is setting up perfectly for Tom Brady to maestro 31 NFL teams. 26 NFL teams and have one team and its fan base in New England ultimately worried as hell that the greatest of all time, the man who spent 20 years in one city, won 6 Super Bowls, got handsome, got famous, did all of this while taking pay cut after pay cut after pay cut, has finally decided that he wants to take his business and his future's control into his own hands. And everywhere he goes is going to be a story. Just this past weekend, while Conor McGregor knocked out Cowboy. I almost called him Cowboy McGregor. Conor McGregor knocked out Cowboy Cerrone, sitting front row with a great leather jacket as if he's in a midlife crisis, as if he's maybe feeling as young as he's ever felt, looking as fit as he's ever looked, having a smile and a genuine passion about him for being out in the public. Walked in alone, sat with Chase Winovich and some guy sitting next to him, I'd assume is some type of businessman. Then he was photographed talking to a guy with the worst haircut in the history of billionaires about his potential future. They talk for 15 to 20 minutes and the world is up in arms. Yes, Conor McGregor is back. Yes, he didn't have a hair out of place, but what conversation lingered into the next day and into the next day and into the next day, which is what the internet does, is, was Tom Brady talking to Mark Davis? What's Tom Brady talking to Mark Davis about? Do the Las Vegas Raiders potentially need a face of a franchise because they're coming to a new city? Do the Las Vegas Raiders potentially need to sell more tickets? No, by the way.
No, they're good.
They don't. They don't need to sell more tickets. They made like $478 million in one day in the seat licensing thing, which every stadium does, I guess, which is a big hassle and a big work, I guess. They sell licenses, and if you have a license, then you can buy season tickets. And they expected to make like 100 and some million. They ended up making $478 million because all of the casinos, I bet, just bought up all those licenses so that they can buy the season tickets, so that if you come in and gamble with them, they can just give you tickets to a game. Obviously what they didn't even think about that. The NFL probably didn't even think about that either until they saw almost $500 million coming in one day before even selling a ticket. They haven't even sold. These are licenses to buy a ticket. They're already making money. So they don't need to sell tickets. But do they need somebody to go there and potentially legitimize them? Who's their star now? Their head coach, John Gruden? Oh my God, you get John Gruden and Tom Brady? What a tag team for a team going to a new city. That would be something that everybody talked about. Do we think it's the right fit for Tom? No.
No way.
I don't think it's the right fit for Tom. Well, hello there. Utilize the promo code PAYTHEBILLS and get $20 off your first order from SeatGeek. Now, back to the magic. I think it's a fun fit. It is something that we could potentially talk about. Tom and Gruden having a disagreement is something that I'm here for. I mean, remember, Tom Brady's a guy who does get fiery on the sideline. He's not a guy that doesn't show his emotions. John Gruden, same type of guy. They both have had success. Tom's had more success than John Gruden. John Gruden's going to say, hey, knock on wood if you're with me. Everybody's going to knock but Tom. And then Gruden's going to say, excuse me, why aren't you knocking? He said, well, I'm not with you. I don't think that's what we should do. They're going to have a disagreement. Is that potential? Maybe. But boy, would it be fun to just every single time Tom Brady lands his plane somewhere, just speculate that he's going to be the quarterback for that NFL team, because he could potentially be that, because that is how this is all shaping up. Tom Brady could go anywhere and none of us would be surprised. He goes to Miami. Yeah, he could be a Dolphins starting quarterback for sure. He knows Brian Flores. Miami's the closest to Brazil, I guess everybody's saying. It's a beach. It's warm. It's a team that won a lot of games that they weren't supposed to win this year. It's in the division, so he'll get a chance to play Belichick twice, and everybody would be like, oh, yeah, he could definitely go to the Dolphins. Maybe he goes to Myrtle Beach. Everybody's like, oh, is he going to Carolina Panthers over there because he went to Carolina? They're like, oh, I can't go to Carolina, can he? They're like, oh, yeah, he can go to the Carolina Panthers if he wants to. He can do whatever the hell he wants. Saw the success that Joe Burrow had. He's like, you know what? That's the type of offense that I can still run. He goes, you know what? I'll go to the Carolina Panthers. Any team other than like 5 of them. Pat Mahomes' team, Aaron Rodgers' team, Lamar Jackson's team,
Russell
Wilson's team.
Maybe the Cowboys.
And if they pay if Dak Prescott, maybe the Cowboys, but they're going to pay him because they kept Kellen Moore for a reason. So like 5 teams. Every other city is up for grabs for Tom Brady, and he knows it. And Patriots fans just have to sit there and take it.